Black Lives Matter founder purchases a home for $1 million.
A mill of them things.
Heard some niggas dissing, oh my God, I'm wishing. Promise we ain't missing, kill the opposition. Putting natty on it, all the talk I'm skipping. If you sending for me, expedite the shipping. No more olive branches, we just came with sticks. Switch from whipping work, now I'm whipping rappers, tell them pick a switch. These niggas down for respect, wouldn't give them up, crumb of mine. Lot of names getting crossed out.
I guess I'll take the lead since I found the story. So I always find trouble in articles like this or posts like this for a few different reasons. I think the main reason what bothers me is whenever I see them, the person that tweets this or drops the article is white. Twitter censors criticism of BLM founder buying 1.4 million home, predominantly white neighborhood. This is by Molly Hemingway. Another post. Bubble Bath Girl. This is a white guy. Paul. Why did the founder of BLM just buy a $1.5 million compound into Topanga Canyon? Another white person. Finally, a black person. The news of the BLM founder buying a $1.4 million house in a white neighborhood tells you all you need to know about activism and obsession of SJW.
Social Justice Warrior.
Duh, why I said that. I sound remedial. Whatever. Social justice warriors on racism. It always troubles me because it's like, that's not your place to make these comments to pocket watch. Just because I'm an activist speaking about oppression of my people,
I got to be broke.
That means I have to be broke in the process.
I have to be broke.
That means I have to be without.
I have to struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Do I not have to substantiate a certain living to keep doing and pursuing this because I gave up my corporate 9-to-5 to be on the front line?
I need somebody to show me the call to action where Black Lives Matter is saying that every bit of funds that they accumulate are going to victims of police shootings.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like I seen one of the offshoot stories about Tamir Rice's mother. You mentioned that.
Yeah, she's living in poverty
she's
now,
going
yeah.
through. Well, so now we're anointing Black Lives Matter to take care of every single black mother who's fallen victim to police violence. Like, it's the unrealistic expectations that's getting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, if you are insinuating something nefarious, as if like she's taking the donations and she's buying the house, well then bring me some receipts. Show me that.
Yeah.
Show me that. I mean, buying a house from for $1.4 million, yeah, to me and you, that may not be bad, but for the CEO of a successful nonprofit, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say about that. Give me some receipts. Show me something where she's embezzling money from Black Lives Matter, and she's buying, you know, $1 million homes with it. Because otherwise, what it sounds like is a loose discrediting of
like
fucking
hate.
Black
Sounds like
Lives
hate.
Matter.
Sounds like hate.
It sounds like you were trying to tear down Black Lives Matter by pinpointing someone else's success within Black Lives Matter and juxtaposing that with all of the violence and the tragedy that they're supposed to fight against.
Without any evidence.
Without anything to suggest that that's what's going on. It's interesting because they did Tamika Mallory the same way. Tamika Mallory had a commercial with was it Cadillac, I think?
Yeah, for the
recently. Do you know how much shit she caught for that? And you know what? Here's when niggas are not talking about Tamika Mallory. Weeks after the hashtag stop and she's still sleeping in hotels to go protest every fucking day. That's when motherfuckers are not talking about Tamika Mallory. Mm-hmm. When she's holding town halls, when she's going to state capitals, when she's going to these courtrooms, when she's literally traveling the nation off of donations. She's going from state to state every time one of these issues happen off the strength of people's good fucking will.
Yeah.
And no one says anything about that. No one even brings her up. She has to survive. She has to get her message out on independent media because no one will highlight the fact that this lady is sacrificing her best
life.
years
Yeah.
to make sure that people don't forget about these stories, to make sure that people fight for the ones that we lose. But you know when they will talk about Tamika Mallory, you know when they will talk about Black Lives Matter is when they have something. When they have something of value. When finally, after all the sacrifice that they've put in, they get something good. They have something to benefit them. When capitalism works for a black person, all of a sudden it's nefarious. Now think of the irony of that.
Yeah.
When capitalism turns around and does a good thing for good people, now it's nefarious?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with that fucking bullshit. Why does the police department... Another part of the... I know we kind of mixing subjects here, but a part of the Derek Chauvin trial that really stood out to me is that, man, these niggas spend a lot of time and money training these police officers.
For them
So I wonder...
any of that training.
Yeah. So I wonder... why we continuously give all this extra money to police officers just for them to not use the training that they're paying for, that we're paying for, and end up killing unarmed citizens. Now that's a question for your ass, not why the co-founder for BLM has a nice house. What are you insinuating? What are you trying to say? Either show me that she's literally defrauding people or shut the fuck up. Because literally, they won't go as far as to say that. That lets me know that you don't have anything. You saw a black woman get a nice house and that shit don't add up to you.
Yeah, you're upset at what she has. It's bullshit.
Another thing. Black Lives Matter, their role to me is activism. Activism is not compensation. Activism is not paying people off. Black Lives Matter has never been the black payroll. And this shit is kind of making me sick for like those who are clinging to this shit, right? Because now you are working to discredit the only semi-corporate force in our country that advocates for our lives.
But that goes back to what Reem was saying about who is making these articles.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
If they were accusing something here, they would say it. What they want to do is sow dissent. Mm-hmm. What they want to do is delegitimize. Mm-hmm. And that's where this kind of stuff comes from. Why are we assuming that she purchased this house
with that money,
with her money from Black Lives Matter alone? So she can't have any other dutiful employment. She doesn't have a husband that makes a lot of money. What is the insinuation?
This couldn't be a donation from somebody else up top, not even in that foundation, that saw her struggling and was like, yo, hold this down real quick.
Mentally, how short you have to stop to come to that conclusion leads me to believe that it's dishonest. Yeah. You have to stop well short to come to that conclusion without asking any other fucking question. Does she have any other jobs? Is her family rich?
Did she inherit this?
No, she must be stealing the fucking donations from Black Lives Matter. What?
I don't know.
Literally insane. Thanks for watching another Back of the Bus Squad episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Want to check out another episode related to this? Go ahead and click that video to the left.
And if you want to catch up on some of our other episodes, make sure you click the playlist below.